Hey YouTube, it's Donna. I just thought I'd drop by and tell you the end of week, I'm on week 5. Yeah, the end of week 5. How about that? Already 5 weeks down. And it seemed like it's going very, very rapidly. And I'm really enjoying myself. So, anyway, last time I believe I told you that my friend passed away. I found out that she passed away on Saturday. And I was really having a lot of trouble trying to study. Horrible. My head hurt so bad from crying because this was so unexpected. But I was able to get through. But my epiphany came the night before the test while I was at work. I just started remembering. It was like my mind just cleared up all the chaos that was going on and everything, and it cleared up, and I was just so happy that I was actually getting, I was understanding, I was remembering. I felt really good. I did still have some trouble while I was studying, but one of my other classmates that I usually study with, she was in a bad car accident, and I'm glad she's all right. Yay, Tina. She did lose some peripheral vision, but she's doing good. But she was there to take her test, and she helped me understand some things about the sympathetic, the parasympathetic, dealing with the adrenergic and cholinogenic drugs and their blockers, of how it works and how they block each other. So I was very, very excited about that because I didn't get it. I was trying to reproduce what the instructor said, but I couldn't do it because of the things that I was reading about the parasympathetic and the sympathetic mimic drug, and I just could not understand what it was actually doing. So she was testing me on some things, so I felt really, really good about it. I did try to stay up all night and study 10 chapters. That was really, really rough. I only got through 5, but I'm glad I did that 5. And then she actually was telling me about part of the other 5, so that actually helped. I'm a type person, the way that I learn is like visual, hearing, and a lot of times if I read, I don't understand, so a lot of times I have to read out loud, and there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for anybody, that's what you got to do to get the job done. You got to learn. Hey, not a problem. You don't understand, you got to ask somebody, so she actually helped me out a lot. So I really felt good about this test. Like I told you before, the first pharmacology test I took, I flunked it because I just did not read the question, thought I knew the answer, didn't even finish reading the question, just jumped up, answered it, didn't even go over and check, because my husband always telling me, quit changing your answers, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do it, I'm like, oh, I know this, I'm about to do it. Failed it with flying colors, like I said. Was so hurt because I didn't do my norm. I didn't do what I do best or what I know for me. So follow your first mind, people. Do what you always do, but do take your time and read the questions. Make sure you understand. Do your process of elimination. So if you got to say, okay, this is this, this is this, this is not this, this is not this, this is what you do. And if the last 2 you got is 2 possible answers, okay, make sure you understand what those options are, what they're doing, so that you can best answer that question. Don't rush. So it was it's a well-deserved learning lesson that I am I just made it more on my own cost. So now I have the pressure of trying to get back on the grid. So I really believe I did it with this test. So let's keep our fingers crossed, people, because I will find out tomorrow. The next thing was, I was studying for 3 tests, and I had my 3rd test on Wednesday in med terminology. Then I had the final on Friday. So each day I had a test. And that was, like I said, it was the worst week ever still. So this past Saturday, we just buried her. And my heart goes out to her because I still miss her like crazy. Like I said, it was so unexpected. But I made it through. I passed my finals. I passed my test. But I ended up getting a D on that, on the test 3 in midterm. But that was because I just wasn't trying to receive anything, because my mind was just so... My heart was hurt, my heart was crying, my head was crying. So I just did my best and just chalked it up to whatever, because I had passed the other 2, so I really wasn't that concerned. So I did pass again, class. with the high C, almost like, you know, low B, B minus, something to that effect. But I'm cool with that, you know, because I passed the class. I do know how to break down the different medical names or terms so that I can get through what I need to get through. And my teacher, it actually just sat down and talked to me, and she was like, baby, you're just a bad test taker. She was like, you know more than what these tests actually show. And she just told me, you know, start sitting in front of the class, because I'm not one to sit up front. They talk too much up front. I just let them have all that. So I just go through and do what I need to do for me. So mind you, I'm studying for midterm. We got chapters 1 through 42. So I got my little mapping that I'm always doing. I love this stuff. I wish they had taught in the high school. I probably would have did a whole lot better. So I'm still doing my mapping. I got my drugs on index cards, and I still have about 4 chapters to put on index cards. One of the nurses at work told me to do it like that, so it actually pretty much helps. But I'm actually just going through the books because, you know, I'm still kind of, you know, trying to get it together. I'm still doing it, still trying to learn all the drugs. So I'm gonna work it out and I'm gonna learn them. Can't say too many of them for the test, but I will do my best. And if, hey, when I get with my partners in crime, we'll study a little bit more. One of the other bloggers on YouTube, she did teach me a way to, like, the LOL is for hypertension. So I was really happy about that. Thank you very much. I forgot her name, so please forgive me. I'm like totally bad with names. So like I said, it's the end of the 5th week. We're going in our 6th week. My midterm in pharmacology is on Tuesday, so this is a way for me to redeem myself. And med math starts on Wednesday. So I got some reading to do and some homework that has to be done before I start class on Wednesday. So I'll definitely be doing that on Tuesday. Give myself a little break from the pharm a little bit. Oh, and I'll also be reading my chapters for Thursday. You know, then also, and start my little studying earlier. So that's pretty much it, because at the end of this month is pretty much the end of pharmacology. I got 2 exams left, one on the 23rd and one on the 30th. The 30th is my final. Med math will be over there also, and then next month I will have fundamentals, and we're moving right along. Ain't nothing stopping us, ain't nothing holding us back. If it is, it's only the person that's actually doing the action. So I do have a couple questions to answer out there, but I'll ask them on another video, because right now I need to get to studying. This is the Boogie Baby signing off, doing the LPN style. Deuces.